Hello, my name is Karen Senor and I am, the proprietor of Soulful and Wild. I have been reading the tarot for over 30 years. It's not something I ever intended to do. What actually happened was I was an esoteric healer, and as part of that experience I was working with a team of healing guides and channeled a series of aromatherapy blends initially, and these ended up being the tarot oils. So these have been the vehicle and the driver for me to go and study the tarot, purely so that I could deal with these tarot oils, not so much that I would do readings. However, that is exactly what happened. And I have done readings here in Australia, in New Zealand, in the United States, in India, a few different places along the way. And it has become a passion, actually. I see the tarot as not only a path for personal growth, for spiritual development, for coming home to the self. I know for me personally, I have used the cards as a guide to help me to traverse important decisions in my life, and also some things that are not that important. And it's been a really amazing journey, something that I would invite you to experience. The tarot is an amazing tool, and the only way for you to really discover that is to actually learn about it yourself and start to work with the cards, perhaps just for yourself, your friends and your family, or maybe to take it further and actually become a professional tarot reader and make really good money working your own hours. It's all about you and what you need. But the tarot, once you know the foundations, and in the courses that are on offer here, this is, I've been doing this for over 30 years. So this is a culmination of my experience so far. And I have learned from some of the greatest tarot teachers around. I've got some silver hairs, so some of these teachers are older, not the current, just recent ones. So people like Anne Schotter, of course, who is probably the queen of tarot here in Australia. She was the founding president of the Tarot Guild of Australia and has been instrumental in taking tarot out of the back room and really moving it into a place where there's a lot more professionalism in this country. And many other countries look to us here in Australia for as a guide as to how it can be done. So I studied with Anne, and she has been a great mentor. I've done training with the likes of James Wanless of Voyager Tarot fame, Rachel Pollack, Mary Greer, Caitlin Matthews. I've been to various conferences and trainings and read lots and done a ton of readings. I have worked with the tarot oils. I've written a couple of books. I have my own tarot deck. And if you're interested in how the tarot oils came to be, that's actually what started this journey for me. There is actually a little video that sort of explains that on my YouTube channel. I'll pop a link to it somewhere here. But you're here to find out about the tarot course. Now, what I've done is I've broken it up into pieces so that it's a bit more manageable. And as you would know, there's 78 tarot cards. All of the training is done with the Smith-Waite tarot deck, because once you know how to read this deck, you can read any tarot deck. Any tarot deck out there is going to be readable once you know how to read these cards. So I use these as the teaching deck, and I would invite you to buy yourself one of these, Rider-Waite or Smith-Waite. It won't matter too much which version you get. What else do I need to say? So you can just get one course and work through that. If you are not sure which one to start with, I would recommend that you start with the Major Arcana. The Major Arcana has 22 cards and they represent the soul's journey. So the Minor Arcana are what sits under and how we do that on a day-to-day basis, and there's 56 of those cards. So there's the Major Arcana, there's the Minor Arcana, and then there is the Court cards as well. There will be some other bits and bobs there as well, but they are the three main ones. And perhaps that would be the order that you would do it in if you didn't have a personal preference. Major, minor, and then do the Court cards. There's 16 of those. And they are going to help you understand your family, your work colleagues, your friends. And once you know the Court cards, you can have great fun at dinner parties. So when you opt in and purchase the training for one of these courses, you get lifetime access to that. It won't go away. You can revisit it at any time. The other thing that's on offer is, of course, the Tarot Masterclasses. And that is once you've done those other courses, and if you're already an experienced tarot reader, of course, you might just opt in and get the Tarot Masterclasses. That's where we go a little deeper into the meaning of the cards. I'll give you lots of examples, show you different images, representations of each of those cards. A number of them are Major Arcana cards, but also, you know, the Three of Swords, for example. What a difficult card that is to read so often. But we've got a masterclass available on that too. So delve in. I really invite you to enter into the world of tarot. It is so amazing. And it is, in a way, it's like a language all of its own. Once you know it, you start to look out into the world and you see the tarot symbology everywhere, and it's constantly informing you, and you can use it to direct you and guide you, and it's just amazing. It really is an amazing journey. So I invite you to jump into the depth that is comfortable for you and work with that. And please don't hesitate to reach out and contact me. I do occasionally mentor people on a private basis and sometimes in small groups. But this is the offering, these tarot courses. This is a foundation to really get you into a place where you can genuinely read the cards for yourself, family, friends, and you can do it professionally. Why the heck wouldn't you? If you love it, if you align with it, then it's a wonderful career, actually. Yeah. So get into it to the degree that works for you, and welcome to the world of tarot. I'm so glad you made it here.